that just kind of overtook my life. It really took everything. And within 4 months, I lost everything. My name is Martina Roy. A lot of my childhood was blocked out because my mother passed away when I was 9. So it was very I think my mind was trying to protect itself. I think that's where a lot of my anger and my resentment to creator or my dad it just all came from that. And I started getting into the wrong crowd, and I think it was just a way of trying to, how I always ran to things. Even when I was younger, I ran to alcohol as young as age 12, 13. So it was just something I was always used to running to, which was addiction. I graduated in 2011. A year after that, I had a child with my kid's father. I was dabbling into hard drugs in high school. It was either ecstasy or marijuana and stuff like that, and alcohol. A year after my son was born, I started into meth and stuff like that, and it just became, everything else was nothing compared to that. I had a house, I had a job, I had my son under my care, I had 2 cars. I lost it all in 4 months. I was really heavy into my meth addiction. It was maybe 14 years, and I probably spent around 9 years in jail. I was really bad, looked on from the community and the police in Saskatoon. My last bit, I got 4.5 years. It got to the point where I was I knew I had to get out, and I was really missing my family. I was missing my kids, and then the lifestyle that I was living in, I was not happy anymore. It wasn't fun anymore. It got to the point where I was depressed nonstop. I was sleeping and drinking and getting high and sleeping, and it just wasn't fun anymore. And then before I did my 4.5 year, before I got that bit, I ended up dropping my colors, which was a big thing for me because I was affiliated with them for maybe 12 years. That was a big thing for me. I literally cried myself to sleep because I felt like I lost somebody. But it was me letting go of the person that I was trying to be, in a way. You know what I mean? It wasn't me. It was just I wanted that family because I wasn't grown in a big family. I ran to that, but it wasn't who I was meant to be. And when I got out, I got introduced to Quint and Build Up, and they saw the potential in me that I've never saw in myself when I started. They helped me with getting my kids back in my care. I didn't have them in my care for 8 years. My oldest, I lost him for maybe 12 years, but I was in and out of having him back. And my youngest, I never had him his whole life, so it was getting to know him was the big thing. I was scared. I was so scared getting my kids back because I didn't know if I was going to be able to be the parent they needed. But at the same time, I was all they wanted. You know what I mean? I was all that they wanted, was their mother. So when I got them home, I was they're not going anywhere anymore. They're going to be stable. They're going to be able to have a home that they know is always going to be there. My kids have lost me for so long that they need a mother now. The mother I wasn't choosing to be at the time. I've never felt genuine happiness where I'm sitting in my home, in my bed, while I hear my kids laughing in the next room. I just want to cry thinking about it. I need to hear that. My kids make me so happy. People need to realize that it's not the end. Me, I felt stuck when I was in that lifestyle. I felt stuck. There was no other way. I didn't think there was another way of living. That's not how it is. There was always another way to live. It's just I just didn't know how. A lot of us were just lost in the mindset that that's where we were supposed to stay, in the chaos. That's where we belonged because some of us were raised like that. That's not who we are. A lot of us just wanted maybe peace, and they didn't understand it at the time. They didn't know what it was because they never experienced it. Don't be scared to be vulnerable in a way. You're not weak to be vulnerable. You're not weak to reach out. And I've been sober for maybe 3 years. I'm currently doing drywall at a Main Street construction company and staying home with my kids. My kids are kind of where I'm always wanting to be, other than work. So it's my purpose right now. I would just tell people to find those resources, especially because I work with a lot of organizations that help me, and it's just me trying to give back to the community from everything I did bad in my life. I need to give back in a way. There's a lot of youth that look up to me, and it's just me trying to guide them in a different direction that I chose. Brings me peace as well, knowing that there's a youth struggling out there in a way. When I was a youth, I never had that support. I never had somebody that was going to help guide me. I have a big support system, and I'm so grateful for that. And people need that. People need support. They need relationship. They need, you know what I mean? They need those positive peers in their life. It's hard to succeed without them, but at the same time, if you really want it, you can get it. I know that I have a bigger purpose I'm not going to be stagnant right now. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep like wanting to get higher and higher with the things that I succeed in. I want my kids to see the world. I want them to know that there's a bigger world out there, and it's not all just the messed up things they've been through. Like, they need to know that there's more out there.